Hello, everybody. Thank you for those who have been in the chat and ready to go and watching and waiting for us. We had a little bit of a StreamYard glitch that it put it up right away instead of scheduling it for a little bit. So we were still getting ready. We're ready now. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh, 200,000 subscribers. We are on the brink. Although I will say, it was going fast this morning, so we're like, oh my God, we got to get ready. We got all ready to go. And now it's kind of slowing down. So this live stream might take a while. I don't know how long this is going to take us to hit 200,000. So just be prepared for all kinds of weird conversation because we're not really sure what we're talking about today. So that's my disclaimer for the live stream for now. We are at 965. I think we just lost one. I think we were at 966 just a second ago. We're at 965 now. So we're waiting for those last 35 people and we'll hit the 200K. I don't even know if we have any like celebratory anything lined up for when we actually hit it. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at all you people in here. Timothy Lee, thank you very much. I don't have my glasses. They're on my head, I know, but I can't see my screen. Hey y'all. Streck, TJ, nice. TJ just finished watching the Navajo Skinwalker. Yay! Thank you, Timothy. Figueroa. I like that name.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Nice. Thank you so much for joining us. Yay, we're so excited.
Tawny's in the house. Thank you, Tawny.
All right. Yes. Timothy Lee is a good friend of the channel. Thank you, Timothy Lee. I was wondering if that was you. I was pretty sure, but I wasn't sure. So, Kaleidoscope Guy, hello. Nate Joe, thank you for joining. Nate Joe's been around forever. He's a huge friend of the channel. Awesome. Anon Mom. Yay. Oh, IMG's sister. Biko Thorn. Oh, Biko the RN. I figured that out once a while ago and then I forgot. Diana, thank you. Waxahachie, Texas, or is it must be Waxahachie, or is it Waxahachie? Waxahachie? I have not been to Texas enough. I've heard great things about Texas. Have not been there enough. Tony's a member for 20 months. Yay. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to get this off my plate. I shouldn't say it like that because it's not like a chore, but this has been something that's been sitting on the sideline waiting for a live stream. And I'm sorry that we haven't live streamed lately. We keep thinking about it. And then it's like, well, we have to work on the next episode and we have to work on the next episode. So we keep putting it off. So this has been in the works for like literally months. But one of the fans of the channel, his name is Daryl, he published a coloring book called Bigfoot and Friends. And he sent us a bunch of copies. And this is not sponsored. I'm just giving him a shout out because this is the coolest coloring book. I gotta make sure you guys can see this. It's Bigfoot and Dogman. Okay, I can't do things backwards. Bigfoot and Dogman, and there's aliens in there, and they go through like every holiday. So there's Christmas pictures. Let me show you. So there's Christmas pictures. There he is sitting on Santa's lap. It's the cutest coloring book. And so he sells it on Amazon. If you go to our Amazon link at the bottom of almost every episode that we have out there, you'll see our Amazon store link. If you go there, it is on the recommended books section. There's mermaids. it's on the recommended book section. So obviously if you order it through our Amazon page, we'll get a little bit of that, but it doesn't cost you anything. But that's just the easiest way to find it. Otherwise, you can go to Amazon and it's Twin Pine Productions. You can look for that. And not only does he have the Bigfoot and Friends, he's got Halloween and Greek myths and alpacas and dogs and dinosaurs and knights and heroes and dragons and farms. So he's got all of these coloring books. They're like $9 each. I don't know what the shipping is because we have Prime, so it doesn't show me shipping because we don't have to pay shipping. So I don't know what the shipping on them is, but the books themselves are only $9. So if you want something really cute for your kids or your grandkids, I know it's not Christmas or anything like that. Maybe Christmas in July. That would be awesome. Go support him because he's just a member. He's just a good friend of the channel. And he's just got this cute coloring book. So Daryl, thank you so much. Look, he was so generous. He sent us all these coloring books just out of the goodness of his heart. And just to say, I love your channel. And here's my way of giving back to your channel. So he was just so gracious to do that. So I wanted to be gracious in return and say, go buy Daryl's coloring book. So thank you, Daryl. Yay. I'm so glad I finally got a chance to do that. These books have been sitting here for so long, and I keep thinking about it and seeing them and knowing that I have to do right by Daryl. And so I'm glad I finally got a chance to do that. So yay. Thanks, Daryl. Let's see, we're at 969. We're getting there. We still have 30 to go though. So I'm not even sure what you guys, is there anything you guys want me to talk about? What's going on lately? I got ready for this in such a hurry. I didn't have a chance to do any research on anything. You know what? I actually do have a future content thing for things that I was looking at.
Oh, thank you, Wade.
Oh, Wade, what did you do, Wade?
Thank you for the 10 pounds.
Thank you, Wade.
Very appreciated.
Wade is a very loyal and very generous contributor to the channel, and we appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Let's see. Thomas says, hoping you guys are able to make this your full-time gig. It actually is our full-time gig, which is why things like that from Wade, even 10 pounds, helps us so much because this is it. And some of these months get a little lean.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's one thing about YouTube is it's never it never goes the way you think it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
The amounts that come in are not what people think they are. I mean, no. We're not some huge thing with like all these like big paying sponsors and whatever. We get a sponsor now and then, but they like, you know, they and it helps. I mean, you know, sponsors help and we appreciate, you know, what they can do. And we want to, you know, when we do get sponsored, we want to make sure, and we don't have them like every video because we can't, you know, there's not like specific sponsors that we think are like super, like this is going to be the biggest thing for our viewers, because that's one of the things we always think about is like, is this going to be a value to our viewers or not? You know, right. It's you guys that keep the lights on. So we want to make sure that if we're bringing you something, it's because we really back it up. So
yeah,
we've cut a few
we actually turned down a fair number of sponsors. I mean, not a lot, but we do turn down a fair number of sponsors
down more than just not choose, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, now that I think about it, that is true that we turn down more than we actually represent because they're just not, we just, you know, we know that the majority of our audience is just like us, you know, so if we're not interested, we pretty much can be confident that they're not going to be interested either. So we make sure that the things that we actually put on for sponsorships are the things that we know are going to be useful to you guys, you know, because otherwise, what's the point?
Thank you,
There's no point,
Janice.
you know.
Very appreciative.
Janice, thank you, Janice. Awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Oh,
Wonderful.
and Michelle. Thank you,
Oh,
Michelle.
Michelle, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yay. Why can't I see how many people we have on? I want to know how many people are watching.
Oh, I forgot to put the thing on. How do I do that again? There's a thing I got to put on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, while he's looking for that, I want
for it.
also to give a huge shout out to Mr. InBetween because yesterday was my birthday and he gave me this awesome new necklace for you people who like my jewelry. This I got yesterday from Mr. InBetween.
Now everybody can see it. I just stuck everybody's comments up over your necklace.
Yes. Yes. Yay. And I got earrings from Mini InBetween as well. So it was a total jewelry day yesterday. It was awesome. So there's my shout out to Mr. InBetween. Thank you so much, Mr. InBetween. You did a good job.
It's my pleasure. I'm a lucky guy. All right. Here's our people.
Yay. Here's our people.
They're on screen now.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the happy birthdays. It was a good birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, or I'll tell you what I tell everybody else, which is that I'm 29 and holding. And I've been holding for a really long time. That's about all I'm going to say. That's about good. Yes, Judy, it is a beautiful necklace, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm excited about the fact that it's a color that I don't have. So it's like a new color. I love that. Love that. Yay! You're the best storyteller on the internet. That you actually research these stories before you tell them is greatly appreciated by people like me. Thank you, Linda. That's part of what is so tough, and we only get one episode out a week, is that we do the research. And that's sometimes it's easier than others, but that can take a long time, you know? And I don't want to one of the things I'm always cognizant of is I don't want to like just regurgitate the same information that's on every other video out there. So I always try to just dig a little bit deeper to get that little bit of information that nobody else has. And that sometimes takes a while. So I appreciate it. Really. It's awesome. We're at 977 already. Whoa, that went fast. Can we put that on screen? Like in a corner of the screen so people can watch the count while we're
we don't have a way to do that. I wish we did.
Really?
Yeah.
So we can share a screen, but we can't just put it in a little corner.
Well, I'm trying to pop it up so that you're actually on that other side. How do we do that?
We're so good at this.
I figured it out. We are so professional here over.
We are so professional. That's what we get for only doing this like once every 6 months.
Right.
You know, we have no idea how to. I always watch other people's live streams, like, you know, Asmongold or whatever, and who does this all the time. This is what he does. So he's like super good at, you know, putting things up and taking things down and moving it around. Or who's the other one? Metatron was always really good at moving things around so you can see it and, you know, all this stuff. And it's like, I have no idea because we don't do this enough to like practice. I don't know how to use this stuff. Oh, we just lost another one.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, well, I know that's actually like a little known secret. Oh, Thomas, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Thomas.
A little known secret is that by the time you get to, you know, 100,000 or whatever, along the way, you've actually lost as many subscribers as you have at that moment, which I just kind of boggles my mind. But whatever. Thank you, Wade. Thank you. I know it was a pretty good birthday. I did some shopping. planted some flowers. It was good. Which is good because today has been kind of a train wreck so far today. So I'm glad that today's today and today's wasn't yesterday, because that would have not been a very good birthday. But let's see. Oh, what else was I going to say? I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that have been going on, and I'm totally drawing a blank for some supernatural stuff that's been going on. Do you remember, Mr. InBetween? The
Sorry,
news that we've been hearing? Any news that we've been hearing lately? I don't know. I remember this yesterday that who's the Italian guy with the pyramids?
Oh, Filippo Biondi.
Filippo Biondi, his press conference for his newest revelation is the 21st of June. So like just in a few days. I think it's on Sunday. I think he's going to be revealing information about the second Sphinx. I think that's what this all is about. Pretty sure. So we're gonna have to watch that on Sunday, or at least get the videos after, because it's probably going to be in Italian. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure where it's being held either. So wait, Maggie B says her birthday was yesterday too. Happy birthday, Maggie B. Yay! Yay! It's June 15th, people. Yay! I don't remember who the stars are that have the June 15th birthdays. I used to remember them, but now I don't.
I share one with Leonard Nimoy. I think that was kind of fun.
Do you really? That's cool.
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't know that. That's funny. Hello from Arkansas. Hello, Judy. Hello, Arkansas. Do you guys have vacation time coming up? I'm attending Phenomena 26 in Utah in September. Would love to see you there. Oh, well, first of all, there is no such thing as vacation time. Yeah. We've been discussing ways to make that happen, because that has to start happening pretty soon, because I'm about to lose my mind, I think. Never having a day off is kind of starting to catch up with me a little bit. But Phenomena 26, I've never heard of that. That sounds really interesting. I'll have to look that up and see what that is. I don't think that we're going to make it. I'll tell you that right now. But I'll have to look it up and see, because maybe like next year or something. I don't know. We need to start doing some stuff. That would be nice. Christina Randall just dropped a show that time is speeding up. Like the atomic clock is going faster? What does that mean? Oh, Muskegee Land. Hi. Nice to see you out there. Yay. Yes, Michelle. Thank you. She says, thank you for considering PhenomenaCon. I would love to go to all of these things. But first of all, there's so many, there's got to be a couple dozen different Bigfoot conferences around. There's Dogman conferences. We don't really do a whole lot with ghosts, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. But there's so many of them. How would I ever decide which ones to go to? I don't know. That would be a really tough call, because we could only hit so many in a year. Even if we hit one a month, I still would have to cut out dozens of them. So I don't even know where to start. But Phenomena, that sounds interesting, because that sounds like that would be a whole broad thing, which would be really, really interesting. I'll have to all right, I'm going to open up a tab and make a note of that right now. I know, good video for me to do that. But otherwise I'll forget. All right. So that's there. I will look into that later and we'll see. But yeah, we don't have any plans, even personally, not just, for conferences and stuff, but for family plans to go anywhere. We don't have anything on the calendar right now. Except, the occasional weekend at the cabin with the family, but I don't count that, because that's only we'll go up on Saturday for like Memorial Day weekend. We'll go up on Saturday afternoon and stay until Monday. It's like, okay. And I love my family. That's not it. But it's not exactly a restful vacation. That's all I'm saying. I need to go sit on a beach for about 2 weeks. That's what I really need.
All right, we're at 199, 981. At least we were when I posted that.
980. Did you figure out how to get the count up?
Oh,
there
it
is.
Put a count up. I just had to put a post on and then just share it.
Well, there's got to be a way to share screens because people do it all the time. How do we do that?
Oh, we can. It's just we can't like go up on just the number or something, can we? Oh wait, you know what? We can do
There's
live.
a share screen at the bottom.
Hold on, we can do a live. We can go to a live count screen, right?
Can we? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so many tabs. I don't know which tab that I'm looking for.
I'll figure it out.
Oh wait, I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
What you got?
There it is. It's up. Yay! Look at that. We got it.
Oh, look at you. She's a smart cookie.
Now the question is, can we make it a small window, not a big window?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. We'll come back to it.
Unless
there. Oh,
we can do that.
That's better. We could do that. That's better. We're so professional.
I know, right? Look at you with all your millions of tabs and stuff up there.
That's crazy. I forgot you could see that. Oops. That is
Carolina's brain right there, just so you know, guys. Those are all the tabs open in her brain.
That is my brain in a nutshell right there. Boom. Now you know how it works every day. But I also know that, I'm not that unique. I'm not the only one who has a brain like that. Anyway. Oklahoma. Yay. Thank you, Troy. Thanks for joining us. There's something back here about Florida. Excuse me. The Pensacola sea monster attack from the 60s. I have not heard that one. I got to look that one up too. Pensacola sea monster.
Oh, we're going backwards.
See? 1962. I see it in here. All right. I'll look that one up later too. This is actually, you guys do a great job of giving us ideas of things to do, which is awesome. And it never ceases to amaze me that, in fact, my dad just asked me this question maybe like a month ago about, are you ever worried you're going to run out of stories? I just looked at him and laughed. I'm like, no, never afraid of running out of stories. I'm always amazed at how many stories I've never heard of. Never heard of them. And we have 220. We're working on episode number 220. So we're getting there. I mean, that's a lot of episodes, but there's so many things out there. And then I'll watch Josh on What Lurks Beneath, or another favorite of mine is the Tape Library. Well, his is mostly ghosts, which is fine. And Into the Fog, that's mostly ghosts, but they're great stories. But like What Lurks Beneath, or Bedtime Stories, or the Military Stories channel, that are just all these stories that I've never even heard of. So I'm not worried, thankfully, about running out of stories. It's amazing how much stuff is out there, which is really crazy. 980. Oh, crazy. Let's see. As the Raven Dreams. I've heard of that channel. Thank you, Anon Mom. I have heard of that channel. I don't watch it as much as I should, which is really sad because I don't have a whole lot of time. And there are so many channels and so many good channels out there. It's kind of sad that I don't have the time to watch more. But I don't know. I guess I chose this life. I chose this YouTube life. So I'm stuck with it until I retire, which is going to be a while.
I'm switching us around because you're being blocked by a duck.
Oh, is that live with StreamYard thing? Is that on screen? I thought maybe that was just for us. But okay.
No, I think that's on screen.
All right. Designated MIB. That's pretty funny. 985. Oh my goodness. 986. Now it's going to run up really quick. Or not. We're going to lose a whole bunch. Watch us go down to like 950. That would be kind of funny.
Oof, it did just jump up, didn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if a bunch of people were like, I wonder if I unsubscribe and then resubscribe, if the count will go up.
No, doesn't work that way. But yes, Michelle, the world does keep getting weirder. I totally agree. Well, and with all of the UFO disclosure stuff that's coming out, there's all, the missing scientists, all that weird stuff. That's a saga that just keeps on going. What was it that we just after we put out the last update, something else happened, and now I don't remember what it was, but something else happened that I was like, well, do we put out another update? It was the fact that they found Melissa Casillas's body. That came out like the day after we put out the last update. It was like, well, goodness gracious, do we put out another update? It's like, okay, no, let's wait on this one. But that's a whole weird thing that they found her body. Oh, I think that whole thing just stinks like dead fish, if you ask me. That's just crazy. Obviously, there are a lot of details that we have yet to learn about that whole thing. Where was the gun that was next to her? Was it close to her? Was it far away? Is there a gunshot wound to the skull? How degraded were her remains? Was it just a skeleton that they found? So she's been dead for a long time? Or is she not that decomposed? So she's only been dead a few months? I don't know. I really want all of those details. And so I probably will wait to do any kind of update on that until more of those details come out. But that's kind of huge news, obviously. But yeah, so that's just kind of the gift that keeps on giving, I don't know. Kevin says, I like the long compilation that run over an hour. I have it on when I play video games. I'm old and they occupy my mind and I forget about my pain in my body. Oh, Kevin, I am so sorry that you've got stuff going on that you need to be occupied from. That is a really hard place to be. So the fact that my compilations can kind of keep your mind somewhere else for a while just makes me really happy and really humble that our channel can do things like that for people like you. So whatever's going on, hang in there. And I know we don't do compilations all that often. Our episodes are getting longer, for better or for worse. That's not exactly the best thing for us necessarily, just because they're harder and longer to put together, just being honest. But we do compilations every now and then, whenever we get enough stuff together to do that. But I will keep you in my prayers, and I will keep you in mind every time we put out a compilation. So we've got a few of them. So if you haven't listened to them or watched all of them, there's a few of them in there for you. So I'm glad that they help. Garden Beauty says, I watched the UFO footage for hours. I want to see one. I haven't seen one either. I haven't seen anything. Here I am talking about weird things in the world, and I haven't even seen any. But I haven't been watching all of the disclosure stuff because I'm very skeptical. Excuse me. I'm very skeptical of the government disclosure stuff. Because before the website stuff is a little bit different because they have this website and they're posting it all out there. But before that, the major whistleblowers were like, I don't want to say CIA operatives, but they didn't have the best track record. They're the guys who were like in charge of the information going before Congress and are still in charge of the information. I don't trust that what they're giving us is the full story. And the same goes actually for the website too. They're choosing what to put on there. They're still choosing what we see. Not that it's not real. I don't know what's out there. I really don't. But I don't trust them to be the gatekeepers. What are they not letting us see? Because that's not everything. Not by a long shot. Not for the last 70 years. There's way more information than that. So where's the rest of it? It's supposed to be coming out. When's it coming out? What is it? And of course, there's always the complication that, nowadays we have AI. So how do we even know that what is coming out is real? So I don't know. I'm way skeptical about that whole thing, So Sarah says, I love your long videos, but I like the short channel too. Well, I'm glad you like the short channel. That's very good. Thank you. I'm glad you found the short channel.
Yeah. If any of you don't know, we have a kind of a clips channel of like little, instead of keeping it all on the same one. So people who like the long ones can be on the long channel. People who like, clips of the long channel, or like we'll break up an episode that we have like 6 stories on into like 6 different shorter videos, and you can just watch those. It's we actually call it the InBetween bite size.
Yep.
If anybody remembers, we used to call it story bites, but now we're getting up to the point where we started adding in different topical videos, on the different topics that we cover too. So we just decided, let's not do story bites. Let's just change it to, bite size. So
yeah.
If you like that kind of stuff, go ahead over to the InBetween bite size and see us there.
Yep. So since we're talking about UFOs, should I give them a teaser for the next episode?
Why not?
If you are into the whole UFO disclosure thing, pay attention on Sunday, because Sunday's topic is quite relevant. Should I spill it all?
I guess I could tell them what the topic is.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, but don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody else.
Don't tell anybody else. It's all about Project Bluebeam. Bluebeam, something we've been meaning to cover for a while, and finally had the opportunity to gather everything up and do Bluebeam. And it's pretty interesting. So look out for Sunday. It's not a super, super long one. So you're not going to be sitting there for an hour like you were with dragons. But I hope you liked dragons. That was a good one. I liked dragons very much. 992.
Oh, man.
We're getting there. We're getting there. JBS. How close are we? 992. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Oh, 991. Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, it's me gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
All right. What do you
so sweet.
People will get a membership then next?
Yes.
I don't know who it is. I think they just kind of give them out randomly to someone. Thank you so much.
I think it is totally random. Yep.
It's me.
Oh my gosh. My thing has not been scrolling with the new chat, so I've missed everything lately. Vicky found the shorts channel. Thank you, Vicky. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, Sage Rat gifted another one. Yay. Thank you, Sage Rat. Another big friend of the channel. Awesome. Been around for a long time. That's so cool when you guys give to each other. You know, it's not all about giving to us. We appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But when you guys gift to each other, gifted 10 memberships. Oh, you are a good man. The fact that you give to each other, I love that. You guys are like the best community. I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys are, for the most part, always helping. I mean, if you go through the comments
Thank you
on
so
any
much,
given
JVS.
video, yes, you guys are always supporting each other. I mean, somebody can come up with, I'm feeling bad today because my dad died or whatever. And the love that you throw at each other for stuff like that is amazing. And I love you guys for that. Thank you for being just the best, most supportive community. It's awesome. Awesome. Oh, Tawny gifted another one. You guys are great. Yay. Congratulations to whoever out there are the awesome recipients of that. Yay. Awesome. Oh, JVS, another 10. Holy cow. You are
my
so
goodness.
generous. Thank you so much. Thank you. And they thank you because they are going to get them. Yay. Sheila says, I can't believe you're not at 500,000. Thank you for that, Sheila. Thank you. Thank you for the confidence that maybe someday we'll get there. That would be nice. I don't know if we're going to do one of these for 300. We may have to wait until we hit 500. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Speaking of.
Can't believe you're not 500.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully the rise gets a little quicker after this. I don't know. I mean, it took us almost 3 years to get the first 100, which was April 15th of last year, because I remember because it was tax day. So it took us exactly 1 year, 2 months, and 1 day to get the next 100. So we cut that time down quite a bit, but hopefully it won't take us a year to get the next 100. That would be really nice.
That'd be cool.
Because the more that we can do, the more stuff that we can do for you, Yeah. Like, Wade gifted enough. Thank you, Wade. Yay. We have members, and part of the perks of being a member is you get member only content. And I continually feel on a regular basis, feel terrible that we don't get, in our opinion, we don't get enough content out there for our members. So we would, like to be able to grow a little bit bigger, have a little bit bigger budget so that we can have some other people do some of the things that have to happen on the channel to keep the channel going so that we can concentrate our time on things like getting more content ready for the members and things like that. So just a little inside baseball for the future plans, that kind of a thing. So we'll see.
And again, thank you again, JVS, for another 10 gifted memberships.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
This is you're amazing. Crazy, but amazing.
Amazing.
I appreciate that.
And thank you. You are a good man. Thank you. Yay. I'm glad all these people. And another 5 JVS. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Now we have to get some members only videos out there. So all these new members have something to enjoy.
I know, right?
Oh, now the pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
We got to do something. We'll figure something out. We'll get something out to the members. Can we say we can get something out to the members in the next month? Because that's how long their gifted membership lasts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think we're definitely going to have to do that. At least something and a members live stream, I think.
Okay. All right. So we're committing right now. Then in the next 30 days, we will have a members only live stream and at least one members only video.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that video is going to be.
We'll figure it out, guys, but you'll have something.
We'll figure something out. Yeah. And I think moving forward, I think a lot of times, and not like most, but a fair chunk of times, I think we're going to end up doing a little bit more casual, just kind of, hey, I'm just popping on for the day because I saw this thing and this is what I think, and not like a super produced, kind of a thing. Just me popping in to say hey to members and, hey, this is what I'm thinking about, instead of, because the production kind of takes a little time to do that, which is, I think, why we don't have as many as we should, because it takes extra time to do the produced thing. So maybe we need to do a little bit less production and just more reaching out.
I've been saying for a long time.
I know. I know.
Oh, just jump on for a thing. It's like, but my hair's not ready. My hair's not ready.
I know. I was getting ready today and the curls are just doing what the curls do. It's kind of like, let's just get ready. So X Firestarter says, I've been watching you for about a year and you are just the sweetest, Miss Caroline. Thank you so much. Thank you. And happy late birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I wouldn't have even mentioned the fact that I had a birthday because I don't need all the extra attention, but I just wanted to give the props to Mr. InBetween for the present. That's the only reason that I mentioned it.
Yeah. JVS, somebody's got a question for you.
Please explain your jewelry idea.
I don't know. It must have been somewhere in the comments.
I guess.
But
I don't know.
There, Michelle.
He says not really idea. Oh, wait. Not really idea, more just teasing her for always a new set of jewelry for every video. And I said I'm here for what new set she has on and told her to start her own line. I don't have a new set every time. I usually have a new set or two after Christmas because everybody in my family knows that jewelry is my thing. So I usually get one or two sets for Christmas. I got a set for Mother's Day. I got a set so after like the holidays kind of thing, whatever those holidays might be, I usually have a new set. But I still wear sets that I've had for decades. In fact, I've got this really pretty blue one that I wore not long ago. I mean, probably in the last 2 months on a video that is just, it's not expensive. So it's not like real or anything. And it's probably 25, 30 years old. So it's just, it doesn't shine anymore. So that one, I think I have to retire, but I've got stuff in my jewelry box that's 30 years old, 35 years old. Stuff that I've gotten from estate sales or from traveling. I will go, like, I have a sister-in-law who's from Australia. So I've been to Australia a couple of times. It was a good excuse to go to Australia. Let's go see her family, which we did, obviously, but it was a really good excuse to just go to Australia. But when I go to places like that, or a few years ago, I went to London with my family. Instead of buying, I went to London and all I got was this lousy t-shirt as my souvenir.
Hey, wait. We're well
my gosh.
I was just listening and going through comments. So we made it, guys. Thank you, guys.
I can't believe we missed it because I'm just rambling on.
We totally just went by it. Both of us. I wasn't looking either. I was just like looking through comments.
Oh, thanks, guys. My gosh, that's hilarious.
Goodness.
Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Yay!
Oh, people, yeah,
Yay!
Okay. I'm still way up in the comments trying to scroll down and everybody's celebrating but us.
That's hilarious. That is just hilarious. That's the way that my day is going so far. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It never ceases to amaze me that on any given video, it wasn't always like this, but it certainly is now and has been for a while, that we get more shares than we do comments. Is that it? Yeah. We get lots of likes, but we get more shares than we even get comments, which just blows my mind because, somebody can like a video and they can leave a comment. That's a pretty easy thing to do. But if you're sharing a video, it's almost like you're putting yourself out there to those people that you're sharing to, saying, I think this video is worthy of your watching it. I mean, you're kind of putting your own reputations on the line when you do that. And so to have more shares than we do comments just blows my mind. So it's you guys out there sharing everything and helping us to expand obviously, YouTube recommends our videos to new people each week, but you guys going out there and actively sharing videos is also a huge help in expanding our audience, precisely because those people that you're sharing to, in a lot of occasions, haven't heard of us before, and they're taking your word for it that this is worth watching. And because you're sharing with them, it is probably something that they want to watch. So then they start to watch and they become a channel subscriber. So thank you for all of your sharing, all of your support, all of your memberships. It all helps us so much to be able to do what we do. So, which we love doing. And we love that we can give this stuff to you. And this is what we get to do for a living. That is just awesome.
Happy 200th K. Congratulations, Mom.
Thank you, bud.
That
is Mini InBetween.
Yeah, famous.
Who obviously heard us erupt. I'm sure he wasn't paying much attention till he heard us go crazy and then had to come and say hi. So
yeah, he wanted to be a part of this too.
Awesome. Thank you, bud. Yes, Mini InBetween is a part of this whole journey because our whole house is a little crazy, and he knows every time that we're shooting stuff, he has to be quiet because we don't have a studio. We just have my office. So the poor kid has to be quiet for, a couple hours at a shot, which always makes me feel kind of bad, but he always knows what's going on with the channel and all this stuff. So he certainly is a part of this entire journey that our family is embarked on. So yay. Thank you, bud. I see that we have JVS. Yay. Thank you so much. Yay.
You are
I see there's another one too.
Oh yeah. I'm bringing him up.
Okay. Oh, another 5. Sage Rat, thank you so much.
Awesome.
I hope that I'm saying that right.
You guys.
If I'm not saying that right, Sage Rat, I apologize. Michelle, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Yay. Hi from the Canary Islands in Spain. Thank you so much. That's another thing that never ceases to amaze me is how this goes around the world. Boom, it's out there, crazy. And now look, it's totally stalled at 200,007. Stalled. It got all the way up there and then it stopped.
All right. Who's been making new accounts?
Bots. We have bots. Awesome. Yay. Let's see. Do you still have the blue set that I sent you? You wore it on your Battle of Los Angeles. Oh, Zoe Marie, I just wore it again. I wore it on the Blue Beam episode that you haven't seen yet.
Oh,
right? Or did I watch it? Or did I wear it on Dragons?
No,
I think it's on the one
Dragons
coming
one
up.
Was the green one.
You're right. Okay, so it's on the episode coming out this coming Sunday. I absolutely wore it again. I have it. I almost wore it to my dad's birthday party on Saturday. But I only had like sweaters to go with it, and it's a little warm for that. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, absolutely I wore it. And I want you to send me an email and tell me where, because if you haven't seen it, it's this aqua blue whole set. It's like this big. It's like as big as this one, plus the earrings to go with it, that Zoe was so kind to make herself, because she's a jewelry maker, and she sent it to me, and it's gorgeous. If you like the jewelry that I wear, you will love this. It's beautiful. So Zoe, please email inbetweentales@gmail.com. Send me a link where people can go buy your jewelry, because I want to get that out to people. And I want to see what else that you have, because I might buy more for myself, or maybe have you make the same thing in a different color. I don't know. But, and I know I asked you in the comments to do that. And if you got back to me and I lost your comment, I apologize for that now. So send me an email to make sure that I get it. Because I want people to see what you can do.
We probably only see about like 1/4 of the comments that come through, and we can't,
right?
Like now there's just so many comments that we would be having to do that full time all day to look at comments on all the videos that come in. So
it's a little crazy, which makes me feel really bad. Makes me feel a lot less connected to the community. So I try to get back to everybody that I can. But I do miss a whole bunch. So if there's anything that any of you want to tell me, email instead of putting it in the comments. That's a much better way to do it. But I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see Zoe's jewelry, because what she made for me is absolutely stunning and I love it. So email me, Zoe. All right. Let's see. Zero Fox says Carolina is the best thing that happened to YouTube storytelling. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know about that, but but I appreciate the accolades. I don't know. And look at that. We're still at 200,007. That has not gone up. That's just nuts. Done. Michelle has a super sticker. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you. What?
Yeah, I just accidentally put that one back up again. Thank you again, Michelle.
Oh. Double kudos. All right.
Yeah, I'm still making it through, trying to make it through down to the bottom of our comments just to see where we're at here.
I try to just keep mine on the bottom, and I'm just only able to glance every now and then. So I know I've missed a whole bunch of these comments. A whole bunch. Oh, but Nate Joe says you're the best. He's 100% Chris. Thank you, Nate Joe. Nate Joe is always out there for us. He is like a rock solid channel fan, and I love that. Thank you, Nate Joe. Oh, Hair de Loon, hello. Good to see you out there. Congratulations, guys. Awesome. Thank you. It's crazy. Yay. Nice.
And Zero Fox here. Caroline is the best thing to happen to YouTube storytelling.
I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. There's some pretty stiff competition out there. If you guys like, and I know this is, I mean, it's the same for some people, it's different for some people, but if you're into the paranormal, if you're into ghost stories, and neither of these channels are just ghost stories, but I am addicted to Into the Fog with Peter Laws and The Tape Library. They are both, and as far as storytelling skill, Into the Fog with Peter Laws. He has no idea who I am, I don't think. I don't know. We have this mastermind group that we are in with a few other channels like ours. What Lurks Beneath, The Tape Libraries in there, and a few other ones, Mr. E-Files. There's a few of us in there, and we just kind of going back and forth. So we have people to bounce ideas off of and stuff like that, a mastermind group. And Peter Laws is not in that group, but he is acquainted with people who are in that group. So I have like a long connection. So, but I don't think he knows who I am. But anyway, I am like addicted to his videos because his storytelling is just so engaging. I'm not super into ghosts. That's just not, I don't know. It's not as fascinating to me as the cryptids are for the most part, or just the weird things in the world. But his storytelling is just so phenomenal that I'm just addicted to his videos. So if you like great storytelling, there's one if you haven't heard of it. The Tape Library, his storytelling isn't, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. He's great. But for his channel, it's more about the video itself. He's just such a spectacular editor. The way he puts things together are just so creepy, you know. There's, I don't know, I feel like I'm talking down to you, but then I don't know how much you guys know about production and stuff like that, but there's this stuff called B-roll, right? There's me on the screen, that's A-roll. The other stuff that we cut to, that's called B-roll. And the Tape Library has this amazing talent of taking the dumbest B-roll, you know, two people just walking down the road, and editing it and putting filters on it and transitions on it in such a way to make anything look creepy. It's just amazing. He's an amazing editor. So there's my shout out to two channels who are in no way affiliated with me, but I just love them. Love them. Let's see. So JVS says, Zoe Marie, I totally support this idea. The InBetween and all around jewelry line brought to you by. So what, we're going to sponsor a jewelry line now? Maybe we could have our own sponsorship there. That'd be kind of funny. That's kind of a spin-off business. We might have to think about that. Oh, Tony says, I've been subbed to the Tape Library for almost as long as I've been subbed to the InBetween. I know, Tony. Isn't he just fabulous? And I am so like starstruck that he's in my mastermind group. It's like, oh, I'm in with between him and Josh. It's like, whoa, we're in with the big boys. Oh my gosh. I'm starstruck. It's cool. All right. Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. I like that name. $4.99. Thank you so much. Congratulations on 200K. I think you'll find your channel through the Tape Library. Also, love Peter Laws. Yes, they are awesome. Awesome. I'll mention you to Peter over on his Patreon. Thank you, Vicky. You don't have to do that. I mean, because it doesn't matter. You know, there's a ton of us out there, and, you know, I don't know. There are just channels that I like, and his is just one. In fact, he did a video not a while. Well, I guess it was a while ago. He did this video on, I think it was Elkie Summer and her ghost experience in her house. And I was thinking that we actually should cover that story just because it is so crazy. Because, spoiler alert, the ghost starts the house on fire. And so it's just like, oh my gosh. So I think that's one story of his that we actually might have to cover. I don't know. We don't do ghosts very much on this channel. I don't think most of our people are all that into ghosts, just based on the numbers that come in when we do put out a ghost video. But that one we might have to do just as kind of, here's proof kind of thing. It started the house on fire, but we'll see. All right. Sarah says, have you ever heard of the podcast channel, The Whispering Woods? No, I have not. The Whispering Woods. I got to write that one down. All right. Hang on. I'm writing that one down too. It's kind of amazing how, again, I know I say this a million times, but it never ceases to amaze me how many great channels are out there that I've never even heard of. The Whispering Woods. Okay. I'll have to go look that one up, because that I'm always looking for new ones to listen to. just because this is what I listen to, when I take a shower to go get ready for this and get all, put the makeup on and put the hair on. Put the hair on. That's what I listen to. I listen to those channels because that's what I like to listen to. Got a little true crime going on because that's kind of like my guilty pleasure is true crime. But I listen to Josh on What Lurks Beneath and the Tape Library and Peter Laws because that's what I like to listen to. So I'll have to look up the Whispering Woods. Oh, another one you guys might like. Oh, now I'm going to forget his name. He's a guy up in Canada. He does all kinds of cryptid stuff. He's awesome. He's just sitting in his basement with his black cowboy hat on. Not Darkness Prevails, Dark something. Oh, what's his name? Oh, okay, forgive me for a moment. I got to look it up. Because he's a smaller channel. I think he's got less than 30,000 subscribers.
Here, while you're looking that up, Michelle, the mastermind group thing, I guess it's kind of like the Dean Graziosi, Anthony Robbins kind of, get a mastermind group, but it's not like for, business and money making as much as like, like the craft of YouTube and in our niche. So, and like, especially with storytelling and everything. So that's kind of what that is.
Yeah, it's a bunch of YouTube channels like ours that we're all in the cryptid, supernatural weirdness of the world. We're all in that same space. So yeah, it's all about bouncing ideas about how, how is this style of thumbnail working for you guys? Or has anybody else had this kind of a problem getting information? Or, I mean, it could be all kinds of weird things that we talk about. But it's just a place for all of us. I shouldn't say all. I mean, there's maybe a dozen of us total in there, something like that. Maybe a little less than that.
Very many.
But all supernatural kind of channels.
You've got Mystery Archives.
Yeah. Dark Wilderness. That's the one that I had to look up. Dark Wilderness. He's a smaller channel. He's not like a Peter Laws kind of storyteller. He is more like a Mr. Ballin kind of storyteller, where he's just kind of matter of fact about it, but it still feels very much like you're just kind of sitting across from him in his basement while he's telling these stories. And he's got great stories that you haven't heard anywhere else. So I don't know where he's getting his stories from, but I'm kind of jealous because he's got a lot of them and they're good stories and he does a good job telling them. So there you go. Dark Wilderness. If you're looking for another channel to start watching, because of course we all need more of those.
Of course. Now Kyle here has a question or a statement.
You have to do a collab with AJ and Hecklefish. I would love.
If anybody knows AJ,
personally, has a gateway,
give us give a nudge, because I mean he's so far up that ladder. I mean I'm sure he doesn't even know who we are. So.
I would be just. Oh my gosh, I would lose my mind.
That would be the best. But
I would lose my mind just knowing that he knew who we were. Right? That alone would make me lose my mind. But yes, I would love to do a collab with those guys. Actually,
JBS, thank you again for 5 more gifted memberships.
Oh,
5
my
more
goodness.
Lucky people will randomly be selected by YouTube to receive those. That is so awesome. Thank you, man. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh man, pressure's on now. And we finally made it to 200,008.
I don't know when JVS said this, but thank you so much, JVS. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in and showing some love to the audience.
Thank you, JVS.
You're amazing.
Thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you're running off to. Thank you. Yay. And we finally made it to 200,008. We finally got that one more. Woo!
Hoo-ha!
But anyway, I was gonna say, oh, Joe's out there. Joe, thank you, Joe. Joe Gabi, who's been here since
Hey,
the
Joe.
beginning. Yay!
He came from
enough of the
from a
cozy
Mr. Ballin
intuitive
shout out on
creative.
X.
What?
When I said that, Joe came over from way back before we were even monetized, when Mr. Ballin shouted us out on X, and we got like a bunch of people coming over to us, and then we crashed for about a month because everybody subscribed, and then everybody was like, okay. But Joe, he's been with us like back since the very beginning, and Joe, you're amazing.
Yes. What was I just saying? We're talking about AJ and Hecklefish. I think my dream would be not so much to do a collab with them, but to be a guest in the basement.
Yeah,
I think that would be my dream.
That would
to be able to sit down and chat with him for like 3 or 4 hours. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I mean, we're about the same age. I think we kind of I think we're kind of both libertarian, so we kind of have the same view on things, and like government cover-ups and conspiracies and things like that. I don't know for sure, but
and roll
would love to find out.
And secure, trying to stay, keep government out of your life and all that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we're very much in tune, so it would be kind of cool.
But I mean, he's got, but he's got like these, these major UFO disclosure people on, and all these people who've done all these things. I don't know what I would talk about for 3 hours. I mean, I've been, a storyteller for 3 years. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't have these huge histories that he's got his guests on. So I am not, all that to say, I'm not holding my breath that I'm going to be in AJ's basement anytime soon. So Gabriel, I got this one. Gabriel Guzman, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate every dollar that comes our way. Absolutely. Oh, we lost our 2008. We're back to 200,007.
They didn't like the libertarian line.
I guess maybe not. Maybe not. Sarah says, yes, in the basement interview. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be so cool. I would love it. Love it. Yeah. I don't know. I think we have a lot of work to do before we get to that stature to be able to be a guest on there. So that and Joe Rogan. I'd love to do Joe Rogan too. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
And he has everybody. I mean, if Joe Rogan can have Zahi Hawass on there, I think he can have me.
Yeah.
I think so. And
Heck,
if he doesn't
there's plenty to talk about. I mean, he had AJ
plenty
on.
to talk about. If he doesn't like me, he can cut me off like he did with Zahi. There we go.
There you go. And you don't have a book to talk about every 3 seconds.
My book. Go buy my book. My book. Judy says Tartaria is quite the rabbit hole. I have not jumped down that rabbit hole yet, basically because I know that it is such a deep rabbit hole that I'm not ready to go there yet. I guess is the honest answer. Ramona says, I like Mr. Ballin too. So do I. That's why I started this channel, because I love Mr. Ballin. And I'm like, okay, if Mr. Ballin can do it, so can I. Not that we have equal talent, because I don't think that we do. I think he's awesome. But still, he was my inspiration, put it that way. So what is your all-time favorite supernatural, weird story, or cryptid? Wow. Okay. That's kind of a lot to choose from. I don't know. Favorite cryptid, like favorite how? Like my favorite cryptid name is the Pukwudgie, because what an awesome name, the Pukwudgie. I love that name. But I think in general, probably Bigfoot, because I think that I think it's a matter of time before Bigfoot is discovered as an actual being, species, animal. I think Bigfoot is like the best chance of being real. So he's probably my favorite cryptid for that reason, if that makes sense. There's so many weird, I don't even know where I would start to pick a weird story, because there are just so many. The whole Hellier Goblins thing, maybe that's my favorite right now. I mean, you've got the goblins of Hopkinsville. There's that. But if you don't know yet, the other side of Kentucky, there is a whole goblins thing around Hellier, Kentucky. And there's a whole series. I don't remember the name of the channel of the people who put it on, but there's like 2 seasons of it on Prime Video, not Netflix. I think it's Prime Video. Of them trying to investigate this whole goblin story that came out. I think that's probably my favorite story right now. And basically it's about this. I mean, in Hellier, Kentucky is this really tiny town outside of Pikesville, Kentucky, which is bigger, but it's not huge like Nashville, or Louisville or something like that. But it's a bigger city. But Hellier's out maybe a half an hour outside of that, and it's super small. And the story is that this doctor moved his family into this property, and there are caves everywhere in that part of Kentucky. And so that property had a cave on it. And the doctor's claim is that these goblins, is what he called them, were coming out of the caves at night and harassing him and his family at their house. So it's the whole investigation into all of that. So that's probably my favorite story right now. So if that sounds interesting to you, go to Prime Video and look up Hellier. Actually, I think you don't even have to go to Prime Video, because I think all of the episodes, are on YouTube right now. So just look up Hellier, Kentucky, and I'm sure that the goblin story will come up. Herdeloon, $1. Thank you, Herdeloon. We appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank
awesome.
you,
Awesome.
Hair.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Should we? This is how ready we are for this stream. Is like we're like debating. I'm like debating what we should be talking about on air, as opposed to things that we should have been talking about before. Should we tell them about what is coming up here in Minnesota? Possibly, most likely.
What's coming up here in Minnesota? What am I forgetting?
In August?
What is that?
With the Norway House.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go for it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You go for it. And
okay.
Here, before we do that, Hair DeLune has yet another $1. Thank you so much, Hair.
Thank you, Hair. Thank you so much.
Another long time supporter of our channel.
Big supporter. Thank you so much. Absolutely. So we have kind of an announcement. Of course, I have none of the details in front of me, and none of this is set in stone, but we're like 95% of the way there. So I will let you guys in on the secret. I'll just have to get the details to you later. But there is an organization in Minneapolis called the Norway House, who's a nonprofit organization who's I can't even say for sure, but I'm assuming that their job is to preserve the Norwegian culture here in the Minneapolis or the Minnesota upper Northwest area, So if you go there, you can do searches on your genealogy, your Norwegian genealogy. They do all kinds of different talks and presentations and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, the Norway House reached out to us and wanted to know if I would give a presentation for them at the Norway House. And we are going to do that. I am terrified, absolutely terrified. But I threw it in the bucket of you got to do something that scares you every day. So in August, oh, hang on. I got to throw this up here really quick. Night Nietzsche, thank you so much. And again, if I am pronouncing what your handle is supposed to be, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. But Night Nietzsche just seems to be what that's supposed to be. So there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Another huge supporter of the channel. Thank you. So the Norway House. So sometime, I think it's August 27th. It's sometime at the end of August. I will be there. Can't remember exactly what the ticket prices are. They're not terrible. They're either $10 or $20. So they're not terrible for ticket prices. It's an hour and a half. It's going to be kind of interview style because I am so terrified and I've never done this before. They are being kind enough to set up on the stage with me and kind of interview me and drag the stories out of me while I'm right there on stage. So we are going to be talking about scary things that you might want to look out for in the Minnesota and Wisconsin Northwoods area. So I think we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, everything from the video that we just recently did on Jordan Greider, which may or may not be paranormal, but it just goes to show the dangers of being in the woods. It could be just an accident, who knows, but that's still a danger of being in the woods. Anywhere to their dogman sightings, especially Wisconsin. That's huge for them, obviously. Bigfoot sightings. So we're going to be covering the entire gamut. And then, hang on, because I have a couple more here to show. Hold on. Anna.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Anna.
much. Thank you. Oh, I cannot tell you guys how much it means to us to have you guys just supporting the channel like this. It is awesome. Thank you so much. And then one more, Kel. Kel is a huge friend of the channel, coming over from the Planet 412 and Matt Emsh's crew. But now she's one of our crew too, because she's been with us for a while.
Thank you, Kel.
Yes, thank you, Kel. Awesome. I have not talked to Matt lately, so I hope all of you guys are doing well over there. I'll have to catch another one of your live streams pretty soon. It's been a little bit busy lately, but I'll pop in there when you're least expecting it and say hi. So thank you, Kel. So I will be doing this interview in August, like an hour and a half, something like that. And then in October, and I don't have a date for this. I think it's the last week of October, but I don't really know for sure. It's just kind of in the works. But in October, I will be doing another talk for them about trolls, specifically about trolls, because they're going to have Troll Week. So they're going to have all kinds of different people coming in and talking about the trolls. I don't know, different storytellers. I don't know who else is going to be there that week. But they've invited me to come back to talk about trolls. So I'm going to do that as well. So if you are in the Minneapolis area and you would like to come and see me live, you will be able to do that. I know I don't have any details for you now, but obviously we will be posting those details on the channel as they become solid and we know for sure exactly what is happening. So as we get more information, we will be posting it, but just know your opportunity to come and see me live is coming up. So, and I probably will do some question and answer time after the presentation portion. And I probably will, hang out afterward and chat with fans and people who've come of ways to see me or whatever. So yeah, Not to toot my own horn, but come and see me. So there you go. Oh, look at that. We fell to 200,006. That's just funny. That is so funny. Oh my. All right. Anything else? Let's see.
Well, I don't have topics myself, but did anybody? What did you guys think of the dragons video? This last one. Did you like it?
Did you like it?
Did you watch it? Did you get to the end with the big scientific discovery? Because a lot of people got out before the end, and they're like, "Oh, this is interesting," but you know.
And the best part was at the end.
What happened? What did they find? They found soft tissue in dinosaur bones 20 years ago.
Okay, I just have to say,
been finding it ever since.
I just have to say, Carla says she's in Minneapolis. Yay, Carla. Hopefully I'll see you in August. That's it. Bonzi Bonnie says she loved the dragons video. Awesome. I know. I had no idea about this whole soft tissue thing until we did the research. And I have to say, it was Mr. InBetween that did the research for it. And he did a great job of pulling that all together for us for that episode. I had no idea about this whole soft tissue thing. Hello? Excuse me? We're finding soft tissue in dinosaur bones? That's a problem. That's a problem for the 66 million years ago thing, you know? That's all I'm saying. I'm not into the whole young Earth, old Earth, biblical Earth, that whole debate.
Your boy Mr. InBetween is, but no.
Yes,
Mr.
he is.
Just yet.
Which is totally fine. But that's just not where, it's not where I meant things to go in that episode. But it's a problem, Doesn't that debate aside, the fact that they're finding soft tissue in dinosaur bones today, 66 million years ago. I don't know what happened. I don't know why, but the fact that they're 66 million years old seems to not be working out so well. So don't tell me this is a fact when your own science proves that it can't be a fact. That's all I'm saying. So,
yeah.
Inner Knowing says, tuck, tuck. I love Norway and I've joined, so I'm 200,007. Hello, all of you lovely loves.
Tuck, tuck means thank you, lovely loves. I believe. I'm part Norwegian.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. The paleontologists didn't think it was weird when they smelled the decay when they dug up the dinosaur bones, right? Hello. If those bones have been turned to rock because of fossilization millions of years ago, there should be no decay left. That's done. Why do they smell like rotting carcasses? Just, own up to it. Don't stick with something that's not working because that's where you stake your reputation or where your funding dollars come from. I get it. I get it that you have to get funding dollars to do these digs. But if we don't get the truth, you can't move forward. And I'm pretty sure that's what we all want to do, is move forward and gain more knowledge and gain a better picture of what is happening in the world, or what happened in the past, I should say, instead of forcing us all to go down this path that is proving to not be the right path. Just let us go down the right path and we'll figure it out as we go, I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox. All right. Oh, if you guys hear my stomach growling, I'm sorry. Oh, and I meant to tell people when we started too. I haven't heard anything. I don't know if you've heard anything either, but they're actually doing construction outside of our house to lay fiber optic cable. So I meant to apologize at the beginning that if anybody heard construction noise, we apologize. But I haven't heard.
It's about time they're doing it. We've been on trying to get this stuff so that we can actually like not spend hours and hours uploading one video.
Yes.
But like, you know, maybe a
Yes.
couple minutes instead would be nice so that we can
Yes.
get on to doing work.
Yes, we are going to be all over the fiber optic when they are done. We're going to be like the first ones to sign up. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I don't know. Oh, we've been on for an hour and a half already. Holy buckets. Time goes so fast when I do these things or when we do these things. It's crazy. I would never think, and Mr. In Between is going to laugh when I say this. I would never think that I could just talk for an hour and a half. Told you he was going to laugh. Right. I told you.
Yeah, have you ever tried to get out of a family thing with her and the rest of her family? It's like it takes 20 minutes from the time it's like, okay, I guess we should go, to like me and the boy being in the car waiting, and 15 minutes later she's still talking at the door. Yeah, she can talk. She can talk. Especially if it's her and her mom. I know in the back
of my head that's true. I just don't like to admit that I can sit and talk in front of a camera for an hour and a half and about nothing, I shouldn't say that. We've talked about a few things, but
we talk about things. They're things.
Oh, Sage Rat says, keep up the great storytelling, my liminal luminaries.
Yeah, that's where I hear it from. It's you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of just why not, of like starting to call our people the liminal luminaries. Because it just sounds so good, so cool, and so apropos with the in between,
mm-hmm.
in that liminal space. What would you think about that?
Yeah, Sage Rat, I don't know that we're going to like do a formal change, but if we were to do that, do we have your blessing to use the phrase liminal luminaries? I would just like your blessing for that. That would be good because we read it. We see it all the time. And it's like, that's a really good name. We should use that. So give us your blessing. That would be great.
Right.
What else did I just see? Oh, Sarah. Sarah asked, what interviews have you done?
No, she did a couple. She asked that of Michelle, right? Michelle, what interviews have you done? Right here.
Oh. Not for me. Okay. Michelle. What? Oh, I'm lost. Okay. I'll stay out of it.
But now that we threw that out there, Carol Ann has done a couple of interviews.
I did one with
Night Watchers,
Dark Waters.
What? Is that Midwest Night Watchers? You did a couple
Midwest Night Watchers
podcast.
I did one, holy cow, almost a year ago. It'll be a year ago, August. I did one with Josh from What Lurks Beneath for his podcast channel. And he hasn't posted it. He hasn't posted anything. So it's not just me. It's not that he didn't like my interview.
He's so busy. I think he opened a can of worms. He didn't have the resources to keep putting stuff out there, but
it could be, but he has that interview like in the can.
He does.
Why would not just put it up? But it's not just me, because he hasn't posted anything since the interview right before me. So I don't know. But Josh is obviously a good friend of the channel. So I was more than happy to do an interview with him. That was actually really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a couple other smaller channels. I've been on Planet 412 a number of times. Those guys are great. Matt Emsh is awesome. He's a good man. So, yeah. Bonzi Bonnie says, I like Dark Waters. Me too. Yeah, I was kind of sad when he switched his channel kind of over to politics instead of cryptids. And so I haven't been back there lately. I don't know if he's switched back or if he does some cryptids in between the politics. I'm not really sure, but I was kind of bummed about that too. Let's see.
I got
somebody said something about Esbar says illuminated luminary, liminal luminaries glow in the dark lantern shirt. That would be good.
There you go.
We could do a lot of things with that name.
Yeah. I've got one up on the screen for you.
Your missing scientist videos are excellent journalism. Thank you so much. Thank you. Obviously, I cannot take even half the credit because, I'm going out there and using sources that are already out there for people who have already gotten the information and kind of compiling it. And I try to put all that information into a framework, a story that brings everything together to get all of the information into one spot. That's what I try to do. Obviously, I try to uncover new information when I can. With the first scientist video, I thought I was like, oh yeah, we have another new one. We're on 11 and nobody else has it. And that was, what's her name from Alabama? Amy from Alabama. At that point, when I wrote that, I had not heard of her. She was not on any of the lists that I had seen. And I thought I was doing this great piece of journalism to add her to the list, as she should be. And then, like, as soon as we're done, I'm not even sure if the video was posted yet. Her name is out there as the next one. And I'm like, oh, so much for my great journalism, but whatever. But I really do try my hardest to get all of everybody else's information and kind of get it into like a clearinghouse of information, put it in a framework where everybody can understand everything that's happening all at the same time. Because there is a lot of information happening in a lot of different areas with that case. So I appreciate the fact that those are going over well and you like them and they're easy to understand and they're informative. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Sage Rat. Blessings bestowed.
The blessing.
We'll have to look at that. We'll have to look at doing that. I don't know. Maybe we should. You know what? We should put out. What?
Instead of the in-betweeners or in-betweeners.
Right.
I mean, that always reminds me of the British show, The In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
So it's like in my head, it's kind of like, I don't know. Am I just calling them all British? I don't know.
I don't know. We should put out a poll.
Yeah, let's do
just
that.
See.
All right, Sage Rat, we're going to put out a poll, and we'll see between the in-betweeners and the liminal luminaries.
Liminal luminaries. That way they can decide. Since it's their community, they can decide what they want to be called. That is, I think, an awesome idea.
All right, we'll do that.
Awesome. Yay. Yay. Thank you, Sage Rat. Oh, what else? Oh,
thank you, Zero
Fox. What would the Caroline who posted their first YouTube video think if they saw you today?
Oh, there's a question. Dig deep.
There is a question.
Dig deep.
There is a question. Well, considering that our first YouTube video was a family channel that we started back when Mini In-Between was like 4. So 8-9 years ago now. That was our first real. Well, no, I take that back. Mr. In-Between had a channel before that. But for me and as a family, we can, well, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack in there. So I'm trying to like edit in my head as I go. But so for me personally, the first video that I uploaded was for that family channel. That family channel, I don't think ever, did it even crack 400 subscribers? I don't think so.
I think it might be at 400 or something. Something
like that. I mean, it's still up to this day. But that was our Mr. In-Between has a hypnosis channel And that kind of taught him how to have a channel, so to speak. Then we had this family channel, and that taught us more about the YouTube environment and things that need to be done to make videos successful and things like that. Then we added a real estate channel because I am a licensed real estate agent. So then we had that channel, and that one did crack 500 subscribers, but we stopped posting to that a long time ago. Because I got busy as a real estate agent was part of the reason. And then we're like, okay, we need something new. I don't know whatever made us think we needed something beyond that. Like we weren't busy enough at that point, but we decided we wanted to do this channel, you know? And so each step along the way, we've learned more and more about how to be a YouTube channel, what needs to happen to be a successful YouTube channel. So to answer the question from way back from the beginning of that family channel, I had hopes that we would be successful. But I never would have guessed that this is where we would be. This is where our success would be. Because never in a million years back that 8 years ago did the idea of starting a storytelling, paranormal, supernatural channel ever enter into the discussion. So to answer that question, that Carol Ann would be really surprised. So there you go. All right. Espar says, you'll eventually need mods once the unilluminated trolls find your channel. Yes. Thankfully, we have not had much of a problem. We kind of keep an eye on the comments. I mean, I like to kind of let the comments fly. You know, so occasionally we do have, you know, Guadalupe and the Miracle of Fatima and the sevens, the King James Bible sevens thing. I mean, so occasionally we have topics that are more on the religious side, and those spark some pretty amazing conversations. But as long as people are just debating the religion and being cool, I want to let that fly. I want to let free speech is free speech. You know, it's not just the speech that you like. It's also the speech that you don't like. And so people have to debate between themselves, and that's fine. Once it starts going into, you know, ad hominem, whatever, if people are just being complete jerks, to put it nicely, we do have to kick off people every now and then for lewd comments or whatever. I know people just jerk sometimes. Thankfully, in my opinion, it's the vast minority. But so far, we've had really good luck with that. I mean, obviously, we don't do a lot of live streams for trolls to get in and do stuff, but so it's just the comment section. But we've had a lot of luck there so far. I think we haven't had to deal with that a whole lot. But yes, that is something that we are going to have to look at going forward. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure, hopefully, we'll be able to find some people to volunteer to hang out on our live streams and stuff and babysit to keep those trolls out of there.
Well, Espar, you are now a moderator.
There you go. You're welcome. She's like, wait, thanks. I think I wasn't asking for that. That's funny. So,
that's great.
What?
Just said, I did it. Or it did. With great power comes great mod responsibilities.
You're in. I don't even know exactly what that means. What does that mean to be a moderator? Is that only for live streams, or is that for the channel?
No, so if somebody's getting out of line or being a jerk or something, or just going in to cause trouble or like spamming the chat, whatever, then there's somebody who's in the live stream itself, like we're on this, so it's kind of hard to go back and forth. But then we
Right.
would have someone, who's like, or a couple people who are actually in there who are able to like cut this stuff off before it becomes a problem.
Okay, so it is just a live stream.
Or do things like, put out a link when it needs to be put out, or, what have you.
Oh, Kel just volunteered.
Oh, all right. Well, I know that if anybody wants to be one, I need to know who you are and know that you've been with us for a little while and everything.
All right, so I'm going to show
Kel. I'll be checking that out and kind of sending out the hammer.
And Kel sent us $2. Thank you, Kel.
Oh, thank you, Kel.
Kel is one of a few mods over at Planet 412. And I know I've been over there during Matt's live streams, and they do a fantastic job over there. So I know Kel is going to do a great job for us as well. And I'm sure Espar will as well. Thank you. But so to answer my question, it is just a live stream thing, right?
What's that?
It's just a live stream thing, right?
Correct. Yes.
It's just okay. Just to babysit the feed during a live stream. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, considering that we don't do live streams very often, your jobs are going to be really easy. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe we'll do
and if it's just like if they're there, they have that ability to help. So it's not like they have to be there whenever we're doing a live stream. So
no,
it's just it's extra help from people who care about making sure everything is running smoothly, and are big supporters, and we appreciate it so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, hopefully we'll do more, and we should. I don't know. All right, here's another one. I've got this one. Hair de Loon, another $5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay. You should check out Call Me Chris. I have watched Call Me Chris before. She is just she's just
super fun.
So fun and so addictive. There's just something about her personality that is so addictive. And it's not just her personality, it's the way she edits things. Her videos are very, very fun to watch. Has she always done true crime? I know that's what she's been doing lately.
She got into that a little bit later with like her best friends with Spooky Boo.
Okay.
I don't know them very much. And they also have a channel together where they do that together.
Okay. I know if I had like all the time in the world, that's what I would do, is start a true crime channel. Because I'm just a junkie, I think that's why this whole bricks and minifigs thing is like obsessing me right now.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's keeping up on this, but the strange thing that's going on with some channel, what is his name? Ben, something Ben.
Reckless Ben, and
like the Lego craziness.
If anybody hasn't heard this and you are a crime junkie, this is not like a somebody killed their whole family crime junkie or anything like that, or a love triangle thing. This is it's all about theft. Basically, it's a theft of a $200,000 Lego collection. So, I mean, it's like, as far away from salacious as you can get, kinda. But the machinations going on between the two sides, the bad guys and the good guys, are fascinating. Fascinating. If you are into crime and law and that kind of thing, and you haven't heard this, just go Google bricks and minifigs, and you are going to be inundated with people covering this saga, because it is unbelievable. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, that's all I can say.
It's a train wreck.
It's a train. That's a good way to put it. Yes. It is a train wreck that you absolutely cannot if you're a crime junkie and a law junkie, you cannot put it down because it is so crazy. But it's awesome at the same time. This guy, Reckless Ben, absolutely lives up to his name. I heard one podcast refer to him as a professional problem. And I'm like, that's pretty accurate. But he's a professional problem, at least in this case, because I've never heard of him before. I have no idea what his other videos look like. But at least in this case, he's being a professional problem for the good guys, at least who I see as the good guys. I'll put that little disclaimer in there. I think they're the good guys. I'm betting you will think they are the good guys if you get into this case. But I would love to do a true crime channel. I think that would be cool. So, oh, there's one for you, Mr. InBetween. Has anyone ever told you that your voice sounds just like Hank Green?
No one has ever told me that before. That's
Hank
interesting.
Green.
Yeah, Hank Green. He's one of the he's one of the first big YouTube guys. Him and his brother. They started with the Vlog Brothers, and they each have, I think it's John. Is it John Green? Hank Green? I don't know. They're brothers, and Hank Green is one of them. They do a lot of sciencey kind of stuff too, but yeah, I've never been told that. That's interesting. I'll have to. I don't know if I'd ever be able to tell if I sound like someone else, because in your head you sound different than when you record it or whatever. But
right,
interesting.
I'll have to go watch some of the video. Yeah, because I've never heard of them. I'll have to go watch some of the videos, and I'll let you know.
And close your eyes and see if it sounds like I'm in the room.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. All right, here's another one. I'm putting up Katina, $10. Thank you so much. She absolutely has been around here for a while. One of your early paid subscribers to your amazing channel. She absolutely has been around for a while. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. Northwest Florida. Ooh, up by the Panhandle or up by Tampa? I've never been to the Panhandle. I've been to the Tampa area. And I've been to the Disney World side in Miami, but not to the Panhandle. It's the only part of Florida that I haven't been to. But Florida's amazing. I did some like I just said in the video, I actually did some professional work in the Tampa, Naples area. So Florida is just so it's so beautiful, but it's so humid. I could never live there. Oh, it's so humid. I don't know how you guys can, but it is absolutely beautiful. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's how. It's funny how every state is beautiful in itself. I've never been to Kansas, so I can't say that I don't know that I would call Kansas beautiful because I've never been there to find out. Even South Dakota has beautiful places. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm like really rambling.
We're still stuck at 208. 200,000.
Oh my God. How funny is that?
That's funny.
That is so crazy. I guess you were right, though, Mr. InBetween. You said as soon as we get on, people are going to start subscribing to get it up to that number. And it worked. It worked.
Almost every time that I see one of these things and somebody's like, they're going on for their 1 million subscriber one or their 100,000 subscriber, it's like it gets up to that point, and then sometimes it even rolls back down under it.
Yeah.
And almost without fail, it'll do that because people are like unsubscribing and subscribing, doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Well, the funny thing is we weren't even watching, so we don't even know if it rolled back right away. We're going to have to go back and watch the replay of this live stream to see when it actually turned to 200. So I can actually see it turn to 200 because I missed it.
Yeah, we did. We have all the comments here to let us know exactly when it happened. So
yeah. Oh my. Anything else that we should talk about? I don't know.
I don't know.
Squonk. 7 says you should cover some of the lesser known cryptids, like Pennsylvania's squonk. I have heard of the squonk. And the Black Panther on the East Coast. We are actually going to eventually do an episode of each state. We've done a few. We did Minnesota. We did Texas. We've done parts of states. I mean, we did the Bennington Triangle and the Bridgewater Triangle. But we are in Alaska. We did the Alaska Triangle. We're going to get around to all of the states at one point or another. Because I think, was it after we did Texas? I think it was. Somebody in the comments for that video said, try to do Kansas. You can't find anything in Kansas. So taking that as somebody throwing down the gauntlet, 5 minutes. Mr. InBetween immediately Googled, I don't know, cryptids in Kansas or whatever. And there's enough there. There's more than enough to make a show for Kansas as well. So because somebody threw down the gauntlet and said, I dare ya, he said, you're on. And so we're like, well, okay, if we could do it for Kansas, we could probably do it for everybody. So eventually we will be doing one for all of the states. So we will get to Pennsylvania eventually. When we do, I'll remember the squonk.
Yeah.
Thank you for being such a great storyteller and for telling stories about the beyond. Much love from Indiana. Thank you so much. We don't do that many stories about the beyond in a life after death way. I don't know. For some reason, I've never really been into the life after death thing. Although I will say that I just last night watched Josh on What Lurks Beneath, his latest video, which is about a case of people coming back with EVPs. And when I say EVP, I don't mean like the whispering on the loud tape recorder, like all the tape hiss and you hear this little whisper of a ghost saying no. No, these are like a guy called a former secretary and said, this is me. I'm calling you. We've made the bridge between our worlds or whatever it is that he said. And the voice is crystal clear and they have it on tape. It's extraordinary. So if you are into that, go watch the latest What Lurks Beneath video because that's pretty amazing. So maybe we should do more of that. I don't know. But there we go. But I do my best. I was once driving through the mountains at night with a friend, listening to music. We turned around a bend, going maybe 30. Directly in my path before I could react was a body-shaped mass of fog.
Oh, that's creepy.
Ooh, that's creepy. Super creepy. There's so many things so many stories like that. More. Oh, go back.
No, that was...
I drove through the body of fog and looked in my rearview mirror to see it had dispersed. It was completely rigid. Oh, I was completely rigid and asked my friend, and they said, yep, I saw that.
Wow.
Creepy. That would have scared the bejesus out of me.
Why didn't you send us that story?
Yeah, no kidding.
Send us the full story. We'll put it in. We'll definitely get it in if you send it to us.
I think I would have driven probably another, let's say, mile, maybe 2, and I would have stopped the car and told my friend, you need to drive because I'm not driving anymore. That would have totally freaked me out. Absolutely. Wow. Sometimes, and I know that this is because we're in the bubble that we're in, but sometimes it just feels like there are more people who have had something happen, whether they saw a ghost in their closet as a kid, or they drove through a body-shaped mass of fog, or they saw Bigfoot, or they had a time slip. It just seems like that is almost like the majority of people. Now, and I get that that's because we are in a bubble, that it's not the majority of people. But there are so many who've had something. And like I just said, that something could be just, there are so many possibilities as to what that could be. But there's so many people who've had something happen that it almost feels like that's the majority of people now. Maybe it is the majority of people and the other people just don't want to say it. That's a possibility too. What a great story. You need to submit it for member contributed stories.
Right.
There you go.
That's right.
Exactly. My husband was making fun of me because normally I don't sit still. And here I am sitting for like 2 hours for the in-between. Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate that. It's nice to know that our complete
unplanned
ramblings for 2 hours are entertaining enough to make you sit and watch. I'm not sure that I'm going to be entertained enough to watch us for 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Crazy. All right. Well, what do you think, hon? Oh, Jessica Dax. I've been very hesitant to share any of the other surreal stories I have, since people tend to think that such things don't happen often enough to have many happen to the same person. You know what? I have a lot of people email and say, okay, here's my story. You know, I saw a ghost in my room when I was 5 or whatever. I hope you like it. If you want to use it, great. If you're interested, I have a whole bunch of other things that have happened to me as well. That happens all the time. You are by far not the only person that's happened, that's had multiple things happen. And it's not even just I've seen a ghost multiple times. It can be I saw a ghost, then I saw a Bigfoot, then, you know, I mean, it could be just the whole gamut of just weird things that happen to one particular person. I mean, I personally believe that some people are just more sensitive to the, I don't know,
or even attracted
dimensional.
To that.
Yeah, they're just more attracted to something different. I don't even know how to say what it is that's different. A different dimension, a different shift in perception. I don't know what that is. But I certainly, the more stories that I read and, you know, am privy to, and beginning to believe that is the case, that there are certain people who are just more attractive to those things happening. So don't think for a second that you are abnormal for having a number of things happen to you, because you're not.
And Jessica, I would always say, like I know what you mean about the, you know, I don't want to say that I've, you know, had these other experiences, because then it's like somebody's you know, just making stuff up or something. And I get it, because, you know, there is, I mean, when there is somebody who is making these things up, they do tend to make up a billion of them, you know, so that makes it kind of like, but, you know, but yeah, but mine are real, you know, and I don't, but it's since you're actually like, you know, I don't even want to share it because of that. That makes it even more interesting, because the people who would lie about this, they don't have that reluctance to talk about it. They want to tell everybody all the time about everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, but you can see it in those people, because they'll continually lie about other things too. That is easy to go, well, I was just with you yesterday and that never happened. You know.
Right.
So yeah, we'd love to hear that if you want. That is obviously up to you.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, you are not alone and you're in good company. So there you go.
Yeah. Zero Fox.
Zero Fox. Thank you so much. Your warmth is such a hallmark feature and such a gift. No other channels quite capture the warmth you naturally radiate. It's what sets you apart. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. Yay. I know you guys get to see like a whole different side of me when we do these live stream things. It's like, wow, that's not what I see on her episodes every week. That's a little bit different, but I'm glad that you like it. At least somebody does. I don't know about the rest of them. The rest of them just wanted to see the thing hit 200,000 and, they're done.
Yeah. Well, people, we love you a lot, and I'm going to have to kick her off here soon because we do have a lot of other work to do, and she could stay here all day, but we do need to, I need to be that guy and take her away from everyone for now.
Yes. We have the next episode is in production for Sunday. So it should, barring any unforeseen circumstances, it'll be out on Sunday as scheduled. But we have to start working on the next one. We have no idea what the next one is going to be. So that's like what today is for, is to figure out what is the next one. So
yeah, and on that note, another thing that everybody, I mean, it's not just stories. You guys can go, you know what? I came across this weird topic thing, and I wanted you guys to know about it. If we can't be everywhere hearing about every weird thing that happens or every weird topic that you're interested in. So if you are, please also send that to inbetweentales@gmail.com. Because we need all those as well. We need the ideas. I mean, we kind of run out of ideas sometimes, and our brains turn to mush, and we're like, I have no idea what we're going to be doing on, the next video or the videos two from now. But yeah. We could use that kind of help. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, always. We've done several episodes that were ideas that came from emails or comments or whatever, I'll be going through the comments and somebody will say, hey, have you ever heard of this? Just like you guys have done today. And now I wrote those down. And obviously not everything works out as an episode. But a lot of times they do. And we have on more than one occasion done episodes based on your guys' input. So we absolutely appreciate that. It helps a lot. And it helps us know what you guys want to hear too. Because we're guessing every week. We're like, oh, I think my people will like this, but I'm not really sure. But let's give her a whirl, that they're going to like dragons. We'll find out. Usually it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, some of them do that I thought would have been great, end up not doing all that well. And it is what it is, not everyone is a winner, but anyway, there's a little inside baseball, So,
oh man, my laugh sounds like Hank Green as well.
Oh, now we're going to have to look up this Hank Green guy. I've never heard of him.
I just didn't pay attention to his voice. So
yeah, I don't know. And again, I'll say this again. It never ceases to amaze me. I know I say that a million times, but it's true every time. Never ceases to amaze me how big of a landscape YouTube is, that there are millions of channels that I've never heard of. I don't know that really hit home for me until I happened to be watching whatever the YouTube award is. And Mr. Ballin was up for an award. And that was the first time I only saw collectively maybe 5 minutes of this award show. I don't remember what it was called. But, so I saw, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 different categories get, so and so, here are the 5 channels that are up for this award, and the winner goes to whatever channel. So I only saw like 4 or 5 of those separate segments, but it was all these. I don't think outside of Mr. Ballin, I'd never heard of a dang one, not one. I'm like, how is it that all these channels are out there getting awards? So these are like the best of the best, and I've never heard of any of them. I think that's when it first hit me for the very first time, how big, how huge the landscape is. That there are channels doing exactly what we do that I will never hear of because it is such a big place. That's just amazing to me in a good way. Amazing to me in a good way. But I've never heard of this Hank Green guy. So now I have to go look him up and find out. Now I gotta know. Anyway. Hey, look, we made it all the way up to 215.
I see that.
200,015. Woo! Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. That is just awesome. Awesome. Right. I can't believe it's today. It's awesome. Jessica.
All right, y'all. Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Jessica says, hang on, I'm going to put this one up. You have told one of my stories. You told it well, and I very much appreciate it. So I'll email you with a bit more. Which story? Obviously,
it's hard to
it didn't come to us as Jessica Dax, because I would remember that name. So I don't know which story it is. Oh, no. Well, okay. So obviously you've given us a story before. Thank you. And I'm glad that I did a good job. That is always one of my biggest fears, is that I am going to either get something wrong, like I interpret the story wrong or something, so I get it just factually wrong, or I just don't do it the justice it deserves. I'm always like freaked about that. Maybe that's why I don't like doing viewer stories episodes that much. I mean, I like doing them, but at the same time, I don't like doing them because these are people's stories and they're usually some sort of very vulnerable moment. And I'm always terrified that I'm not going to do it justice somehow. That like the responsibility of making sure, because I want to make sure that I do them the justice they deserve, And I'm always afraid I'm not going to do that. So I don't know. Oh, but thank you for your contribution.
What? We should do one on the Trolls of Norway before we do.
We should. We should probably do that before our Trolls lecture.
And that'll get you more, I don't know, a little more inner understanding about what you're going to talk about before you do it.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more versed on the Norwegian troll universe. Yeah. Yep. We should do that. All right, you guys. I got to go. As fun as this is, I got to go. We already postponed a meeting with our sponsorship team. We're like, we can't meet today because we're doing this live stream. So we should probably talk to those guys. And we have to figure out what is coming out the Sunday after this coming Sunday. So we got to keep going. The train never stops. So, yep. But I'm glad that we did take the time to come and do this. This is very cool and very important. And it gives me a chance to say thank you, not only to get excited for ourselves, but a chance to say thank you guys for all of the support that you have given us, because it has been tremendous and it is so appreciated. Yeah, can't even imagine.
Yeah, big love to everyone. Thanks for coming out and supporting us for these years. I can't believe it's over 4 years already.
I know.
That's
not quite 4 years since the first.
Not quite 4 years.
Yeah, it'll be 4 years for when the first video was actually posted in July.
Yep.
I don't remember when in July, but it was sometime in July.
Oofda.
So, almost 4 years. Yeah.
Just about.
So, yep. And obviously, I've seen some of you on here today who've been with us since the beginning. So thank you. But thank you even to the people who just joined us today. Thanks to all of you. We appreciate it so much. So with that, we will wrap up. Can't say thank you enough, ever. It'll never be enough. But we will try really hard to do more of these live streams. But we for sure are going to be ramping up our members only stuff. And congratulations to all of you who just got gifted memberships. What is it, like 50 of them out there now or something that are gifted memberships, a ton. So we will get member stuff out for sure before your 30-day free membership is up. And hopefully win you guys over for more beyond that. So we'll see. But we will be back soon. I don't know what else to say beside that. We'll be back soon. We're here. Anything else, Mr. InBetween?
Good night. Goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys so much.
What's your you gotta say you gotta say your line.
Oh. Be careful out there. And we will see you here again on the InBetween.
Good night,
How's
everyone.
Good night.
That's great.